A rallying cry of support for both former Vice President Joe Biden and Democratic congressional candidate Mikey Sherrill as he spoke during her fall campaign kickoff rally.
You can own this election. You can own it. You can change it. There's nothing we do not have. We're better positioned than we ever have been. So get up, America. Get off your hind legs. Remember who you are, and let's take back this country.
Sherrill and Republican Jay Weber both vying for New Jersey's 11th district seat, being vacated by Rodney Freelandheisen, who's retiring. Biden rallying for Sherrill shows just how important the state of New Jersey is for Democrats as they try to regain control of the House this upcoming election.
Well, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired about what's going on in this country today, the diminishment of our values. I'm had it up to here. This is not who we are. This is not the America I know.
The former VP spoke about topics like gun control, affordable health care, declining international relations under the Trump administration, also calling this the most important election that anyone has voted in so far, saying that we're in a battle for the soul of America, a sentiment Sherrill agrees with.
We're fighting for the future we know this country is capable of. We're fighting because we know that our government needs to be not only a government by the people, but a government for the people.
New Jersey's 11th district has not seen a Democrat elected in over 3 decades, and Democrats haven't had control of the House since 2011. Sherrill and Weber will face off for New Jersey's 11th district seat on November 6th. In Montclair, Emily Druby, FiOS 1 News.
It's going to be a historic weekend for us.
Kevin Hennessy has been ready for this weekend since the summer.
We started out with a temporary facility on July 14th.
That's when the FanDuel Sportsbook first opened up.
We didn't have as many screens, but we had the promise, and today we're able to deliver on that promise.
Hennessy says they wanted the facility ready for football season. It's a safe bet to say they've succeeded.
We now have 52 screens all across 2 locations inside the new Meadowlands racetrack. And it's an exciting day for, I think, all sports fans, particularly in New Jersey.
On Saturday, they're expecting a big crowd of college football fans.
Florida fans, Tennessee fans, Notre Dame fans, Michigan fans. So it's really kind of like a unique experience.
And on Sunday,
we can fit 500 people in here really comfortably. Throughout the day, you wind up with thousands of people that have come through.
The NFL regular season kicks off.
We have prop bets. You can do teasers, you can do parlays, you can do round robins, and you can still do futures. So if you want to come down and think the Giants are going to make it to the Super Bowl, you can place a wager on that.
And the Giants are home.
We're going to have a Giants game basically a stone's throw away from here.
And if you thought Saquon Barkley was going to be running a lot, it's nothing compared to the shuttle they're setting up on Sunday.
You can come, go to the Giants game, enjoy a tailgate, go to Lot G, take a nice bus shuttle ride over here, place a wager, and then go right back. It'll take you 15, 20 minutes.
All of the children that are going into kindergarten September, so they'll each get a workbook, which will help prepare them for kindergarten, with the ultimate goal of we want all our children to go to college. So that's why I'm here supporting this initiative, because I think it's an important initiative.
So the workbook resource that we're providing builds out all of the foundational skills that preschool students should have when they're entering kindergarten. And that's in hopes that this resource will help establish the foundation for them, for which their kindergarten experience can build upon through their journey K-12. So we have lots of things. So there are letter identification sheets. There are opportunities for them to practice their sight words. We also have handwriting practice. We have lots of pictures for them to practice both rote and rational counting. So there's a ton of resources. We also have some historical facts and figures related to the city of Newark as well.
This is amazing. This is our very first distribution here in Bergen County, working with the Community Food Bank of New Jersey and our programs, and it's been absolutely wonderful. I'm so happy to help our families, not only with the programs that we work with, but to also collaborate with the food bank to make sure these families have what they need.
We served like almost 160 families, and it was just great seeing how much, how thankful they were, how appreciative they were. They were able to get many great resources with other organizations that were here. And all in all, it was just a great experience for us, for all our partner organizations, and just the community as well.
The court has to look at the facts of the events.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I was with him last night. He was hoping to come.
I am not going to allow you and what you've done to control me anymore. Again, you must take accountability for what you've done. Up until then, you will continue to reap what you've sown. You've made your bed.
Incomprehensible acts of depravity that really stretch the bounds of credulity almost to the point of being fiction. But as we saw today, this was not fiction. This was real. Mr. Powell, your crime spree ends now.
Brian, and that investigation continues here on I-80 where that bus crashed. We want to give you a look. It's a little quieter now, but as you can see, authorities are still on scene here. That bus has not yet been moved. We are hearing that 2 people have died, although authorities have not yet confirmed that. Within the last hour, though, we did see officers with cadaver dogs combing the woods on the opposite side of the highway. Early reports of this crash saying people had been thrown from the bus on impact. And back here now, authorities trying to figure out how this horrific accident happened. We know state police are talking with the driver of that dump truck. The National Transportation Safety Board has not yet decided whether or not to send a team here to investigate. And as we heard in that press conference just a few minutes ago, there will be another press conference as soon as the governor arrives. We'll be there and we'll bring you the latest information live. We're in Mount Olive. Arnold Godoy, FiOS 1 News.